Hello guys, it is Danny here again, and today it's another league racing video from AOR. It's the 4th Grand Prix, which is the Russian one. After I showed you my setup, you can see my personal best quali lap. I set it with the first set of tires and I made it for the second attempt. I think it was quite clean. I messed up the last sector a little bit, you will be able to see, but still I had the provisional pole position. After this lap I went out to the track, but with even less fuel, but I invalidated that lap because I left the track with 4 wheels, so it stayed my personal best, which, as you will be able to see at the end of the lap, it's the second place for me in the qualification, which is not that bad. Now I let you enjoy to watch the second and the third sector without my commentary, but after I will be back.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
As you can see, I lost more than 2/10 in the last 2 corners. It wasn't ideal, and without it I could have got the pole. But jumping to the race, as you can see, the weather was clean and I was preparing for a one-stop strategy because the tire degradation is minimal on this track. I didn't have a very good start again. I think I need to practice starts because I always lose the momentum here. But as you can see, I was in slipstream and getting very close, but had to lift because I had no pace to attack. I turned into the first corner and I was cleanly second, but I lost the back end of the car, which is a shame because I never do things like that. Tim had an illegal overtake on me, so he did let me pass, but after he started to attack me, and you can see what happened. I needed to defend the inner line. He had a better exit to this short straight, and in this right-hander fairly and aggressively made the move done. It was a nice move, I really didn't expect that. After, I fell back to P6, which was quite frustrating because I knew that I have the pace and I knew that from second place it's not the best start that I could have imagined. But still, no worries on this track. It's not impossible to overtake, and you will see that we will have a fantastic and exciting race because there will be some overtaking, I promise. I tried to stay as close to the group in front of me that I could, and I tried to benefit from the battles ahead. As you can see, we had a very nice 3-way battle for P4. I cut our fantastic commentators instead of me speaking for a few moments.
And very, very hard from Tim. There was a great opportunity to try and get the move done, but surely he's not going to try again into that 13 through 16. Oh, no sooner do I say that! Side by side again! Now Danny's getting involved. That's going to compromise Tim's move through 14 and 15, 13 and 14. Now Danny's going to have the inside, and 15! He's got it! Has he got it?
On the inside.
He's not letting it go. Look, that's
Wow!
well played by Danny there. So that's Tim getting. I thought Tim bounced off the wall. Danny.
He did. Danny's lost it. Oh my god! This is how Wycombe's just to go.
But you need to know that Tim is a very fast guy, so of course he did attack me on the main straight, and I needed to defend the inner line again that compromised my exit. And it was too late to defend the inside line in this next very long left corner.
Hey, the extraordinarily fast esports drivers. Tim goes up the inside
Oh,
of Danny.
what a
He's got that inside
move!
line. Danny's now going to have the inside line for turn 5.
After nothing really changed, I didn't have the best pace. Tim went to the pit at lap 7 and I chose to stay out for 2 more laps. So lap 9 I am in the pit, and of course I put the super soft tires that I am planning to go till the end with. When I exit the pit, then undercuts really worked, so I lost even more positions. But still I felt confident because I really knew I had the pace and I knew that guys would be battling in front, so still not big worries, but small frustration after, because it seems that I made mistakes after mistakes. First I reached the back of Icons, who just made a mistake, so you can see our short battle.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Two or three laps later I attacked failure, and to be honest I really thought at the moment that he was still on all tires, because I was faster than him by half a second a lap. Here you can see that he was not really aggressive in defense, so I managed to go up to the inside line and make the move done. Heading to lap 18, I had a bit of luck because two guys front of me collided, so I could easily overtake them. From here I was third and we started to attack the first guy, Topa, with Timp. He was running away from us, but he had a damaged front wing, which definitely slowed him down, but I let you enjoy this fantastic three-way battle again with our fantastic commentators. One of the commentator has got a YouTube channel as well. I link it into the description. He made that video what you see on the upper right section of the video.
So he is none now. RBK has 6 seconds of penalty. Failer has 3 seconds of penalty. And Kez also has 3 seconds of penalties. That's a penalty list in your top 10. Fizzy doesn't have any penalties.
And Fizzy is in 10th, so unfortunately he's 19 seconds down from Kez, but you never know. You never know how that's going to transpire.
Wow, it's so close at the top. I mean, the top 3 are within half a second. That is insane.
Yeah, Danny getting all the pressure yet again on Topar. And now as they get onto that back straight, we've seen some overtaking manoeuvres attempted into that turn 13. And it looks like the Haas is going to have another go. Oh my god, they're so close! 2 wheels off the track, can he slow it down?
They're going to collide.
Oh, the
my.
Mercedes Topar just manages to keep it at bay. Haas, oh, Timp! Out of nowhere!
Wow.
But before I say anything, first please listen to Jeff.
RS will be offline. There's a
Thank you, mate. It's the best way to battle.
I flicked back to RBK because I was spectating P2, and I flicked back to RBK who's
just got himself another penalty.
P4, and he's got himself another penalty. Danny's one of the only drivers without a penalty. If the race stopped now, Danny is your winner this weekend.
I wonder if the drivers get the same notification. So we obviously do as in spectators. Oh, as Danny gets out of shape, leaving turn 2. So if the drivers get the same notification of other drivers' penalties, then Danny does not need to push anywhere near as hard as he seems to be at the moment. RBK right with him. Riker Gordon's back in the pits. Demon confirms no, they don't. So Danny won't know that he doesn't have to push anywhere near as hard as he is. That actually runs the risk of him earning penalties himself.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously in real life, you would get told if a driver has a penalty. However, Danny is right on the edge with his fuel, and Tim Pantopa still have some in reserve. I would say Danny is looking very much on edge, and he has got a couple of warnings. If he's a bit too greedy with a track and decides to make his own, then that could cause issues. Tim is going down the inside. He was in P1 for just a second. He's going to have a look at the switchback. Danny is right behind Tim as well. And it looks like he might have another look at Topa. They're side by side, neck and neck.
Oh,
and
that's
almost a collision. Wow, I don't know how Tim didn't spin the back of that Mercedes car. And they're still side by side, coming into turn 17. Tim has to move.
Danny!
Danny has to move, almost, not quite. Danny's going to have another look there. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on for us to commentate on. RBK's in the mix as well. RBK is touching Formula. Danny, all of them have DRS. Are they going to go 4 wide? Oh my god, they are going 4 wide. This
could get messy. Oh my
Taylor's
goodness.
coming into the action as well. From the back, in 5th place. This is too close to call. I can't believe we're seeing this. Taylor's got
my God.
a couple of positions up to 3. Danny is in 5th. Oh my gosh, King Kodiak. How on earth are we able to commentate on this race?
With great difficulty. There's so much going on. Whoa, was that non-runner in the background we just saw? And Raven set himself the fastest lap on those ultra soft tyres after that last pit stop. He's got a lot of time to close down and only 7 laps to do it. So he's going to push like mad. But look at this. I mean, there's no telling that this lot couldn't have a very big accident and the whole grid gets jumbled up again. We will have to see.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw 5 drivers with just 6 laps to go for a race win. King Kodiak,
Oh, Fizzy!
I'm not sure about you. Fizzy has a penalty. It's absolutely quite ridiculous how many penalties have been handed out today.
Not again!
And, the drivers are so close, it's actually difficult to tell where they are if you're looking at another car. Danny's going up the inside of RBK.
And there's Danny! Danny's got himself a penalty as well!
And Failer overtook Danny for P5, so they all have penalties at the front. What incredible racing!
This is absolutely insane. Now, exactly as you said, I've never seen this late in the race, this many drivers still so close. And that is exactly indicative of what we've had in several races so far. This is only race 4 of this season, as Tim's having another crack at Topar. He's got the move done, but he's not going to be able to outbrake Topar. Can he get the switchbacks? Whoa! Big snap of oversteer. Just manages to keep his car out of the wall. Goodness me, this is incredible.
Yeah, so the top 3 all have 6 seconds of penalty, so that is their racing position. Failer and Danny, they have 3 seconds of penalty, so it's really, really close. There's not much in it, so Failer and Danny still have a huge chance to win this race with their 3-second advantage. However, obviously, they are racing each other on track.
What's non-runners' penalties at the moment? He's closing. He's right on the back of this pack. It's now a 6-way battle for the lead.
None. Non-runner hasn't even
Non-runner's in the lead by time, or almost. I think he has to close in a little bit. But if he's got no penalties...
No, non-runner is
No,
in the lead.
he is in the lead.
Non-runner doesn't even know it. How insane is this? There's too much going on. If Kalon doesn't have any penalties, he's in the lead. If Max doesn't have penalties, he's in the lead. And if Kes doesn't have any penalties, he's in the lead. Incredible.
Oh, goodness me, another impact. The Timber's actually got into the race lead now. I think he had a bit of argy-bargy with Topar, just as the camera's looking not quite the right way. There's RBK now getting interested. Failer's right there. Good God, look how close they all are as we come into lap to start lap 23.
Wow, this is ultra close. The top 9 battling for the lead is I've never ever thought
that's
I would say
almost your entire point scoring amount is in contention for the lead.
Honestly, I've never commentated on a race like this. God, we thought Bahrain was good, and we thought China was good. This is another level. Max has got himself a 3-second penalty.
He didn't want to be left out.
He wants to join the club. We have RBK and Topa going tail to tail down that back straight. RBK's got a slightly better exit. Is he going to take a look into turn
that's close.
6 and 7? No, he isn't.
RBK having a look on the inside of 5 again, and now Tim's got an opportunity to get some gap. Oh, what a move by
Danny's going down the
Fela!
inside of RBK, and Danny's going to be on the action as well. Danny's going to...
Oh my goodness!
Take Fela and RBK.
Not
yes,
3 wide
no,
into
he isn't.
10! So I keep talking
Oh
over
my
you, Amy, so I'm so sorry, but you can understand for why.
It's incredibly close. I mean, they've all got DOS. I mean, it's so close. It's just insane. Down the inside goes Danny. He has to break early because otherwise they go into the back of RBK. He's going to try and move on the outside of Fela. He's made the move stick. Good for him, maybe. He's
We
got
don't
the
know.
inside line as Danny. And Danny's got that move.
My goodness me!
Non-runner's going to have a look at Fela. And in fact, as I say that, Kalon's having a look at non-runner.
My goodness me!
Non-runner's gone wide. He's-
Kalon! Whoa, my goodness me, his non-runner's gone wide. He's lost 3 positions by doing that.
Oh, unlucky for him, but God, there's still so much action going on at the beginning, and actually Tim has built himself a gap with all this, battling going on.
Yeah,
So
he has.
actually, Tim is winning the race at the moment because Danny is 3 seconds behind. That is a magical number. Tim needs to be 3 seconds ahead of Danny.
Timp has a 2.5 second lead over Topar then. This is Tim's prime opportunity to leg it. Look at the gap he's got. That's what 2.5 seconds looks like on track. RBK has jumped on the inside of Topar. Bit of
They
contact.
collide. They both go wide. Danny's got the lead. He's right back in P2. Insane.
My goodness
I can't
me.
believe that's just happened.
RBK bounced off the wall. He may well have damage on that Red Bull as a result, but like you say, Danny has just launched himself through that mixture and now in P2, but he's 3.5 seconds down. Timp has got to leg it if he's going to beat Danny. Oh my goodness me!
At this moment I was second and I had 3.4 seconds gap between me and Tim. I thought he had got penalty, and seeing his line I guessed he had got 6 seconds, while as I have mentioned I only had 3 seconds penalty. So all I wanted was to get in to a 3 seconds gap and win the race. But Tim is a very fast guy, as I've already told you. So I pushed as hard as I could, and unfortunately I got my second penalty as well. I knew that everybody around me had got penalties, so I was not afraid of my second position, but I wanted to have a 3 seconds gap behind me for safety. As you can see, for the final lap I managed to do this and I finished in second place. All in all, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate if you share it, and I really hope for your opinions in the comment section. You can tell me how I should change my editing or the commentary or cutting the video, because you know it always helps if I see your feedback. If you share it with your friends and you put a like on it, it would be absolutely fantastic, because I put hours after hours of working in it. I hope you will have a nice day, and as always, see you in the next one.